Well, already this morning we have seen the rain, the lightning, we've heard the thunder, and now we are starting to see some snow across the mountains. So this is the big system here. It is a very quick moving system, but with that, we are going to continue to see some heavy downpours and that potential for some flooding, especially localized streams. We could see that flooding as the rain has just continued to come down, and we're not done just yet. In fact, the snow also going to be something that's going to limit visibility across the mountains. Now, it doesn't look like it's going to go any further past the mountains into the upstate. I think we'll stay clear of that. One thing we'll notice are the distinct change in temperature. So you can see that front swinging on through, the cold air filtering in with it. We're starting in the 40s and the 50s right now, but as the day does go on, I expect those temperatures to fall as that cold air starts to sink in from the northwest. Wind gusts so far, we've seen as high as 20, even 30 miles per hour on average. A few spots, especially across the mountains, so far I've seen wind peak gust over 40 miles per hour. So it's going to be a windy day, and I expect those wind peaks to actually go up as we move throughout the rest of the day. So timing out the snow and the rain this morning, I think we'll still see a few heavier batches of some snow, especially across those higher elevations as the winds still continue to pick on up. Across the upstate and northeast Georgia, we're looking at primarily rain. I think most of this exits by about 8, 9 o'clock this morning. Still could see some lingering through about 7 or 8, and then things quickly wind down. Across the highest elevations, especially that Tennessee, North Carolina border, we could see the snow hang around through about late morning, midday time frame, but I think most of this exits fairly quickly. Now, once this moves on out, we are left with very cold conditions the rest of your Saturday, and it will be quite windy at times. So wind gusts will still remain out of the northwest, about 10 to 20 miles per hour on average, and then gust as high as 30, even 35. So it'll make those temperatures feel more like the teens and the 20s towards the very end of the day, and getting us into the overnight hours. Those clear skies going to make it feel very cold tomorrow. These are temperatures we haven't seen in quite some time, so bundle up heading out the door tomorrow morning. But fortunately, we've got the sunshine for the remainder of the weekend. As we get into next week, we remain nice and dry, and we quickly see a rise in those temperatures. Monday, Tuesday, we are well into the 60s, and then we even get into the 70s towards midweek of next week. So Tuesday still remaining nice and dry. So we get towards the very end of the day Tuesday, that's going to bring our next chance for some showers. But overall, fairly quiet pattern. We'll start to push into the forecast once we get through this very active Saturday morning. So we are waking up to morning rain, even a few storms. Windy, cold conditions will remain. This should exit by about 8, 9 o'clock this morning. Then the rest of the weekend good to go, but you'll want to bundle up. We'll be waking up to temperatures in the teens and the 20s tomorrow morning, rising to about 52 degrees, and then the 60s are back by Monday and Tuesday. We are keeping things nice and dry and warming things up into the 60s and 70s. Best chance for rain right now arrives on Wednesday. Overall, the trend is turning much warmer and fairly quiet as we get into next week.